don't give up. Don't become so rigid and inflexible that you can't modify your path and modify your schedule to get where you're going. Because if you quit that easy, you never really wanted it that bad. All right? So hopelessness is a state of mind. Don't live your entire life hopeless and unfulfilled. As long as you're moving towards a dream. You say, Dwayne, what if I'm so far away from my dream now that I die before I actually reach it? Die on the road. Die on the road.
Far too many times I've held it in. Appalachia rage in the northbound wind. My mind is growing strong, but my body's wearing thin. I can't turn this thing around, but you might see it every now and then. Appalachia sorrow running down my skin. Thinking of tomorrow, some things that might have been. I'm just trying to live it down. Oh, I'm just trying to live it down. When they lay my body in the green, green grass, I will whisper secrets to the animals that pass. By the times I know I swore I was never coming back, but I lied, I am Appalachia. Oh, I lied, I am Appalachia. I wake up to find that I've outgrown my friends. Our seeds grew side by side, but my roots grew thin. Then one day I blew away in autumn's restless wind. She has never set me down. Alone I wing my way through winter storms. Spring brought new life and summer down it was torn. There was blood on my mama's knees from talking to the Lord. He won't let me wash it out. Oh, he won't let me wash it out. When they lay my body in the green, green grass, I will whisper secrets to the animals that pass. By the times I walked away, by the times that I ran back, 'cause inside I am Appalachia. Oh, inside I am Appalachia. Lay my body in the green, green grass, in the green, green grass. I'm coming back, lay my body in the green, green grass, in the green, green grass. I'm coming back.
Good afternoon, Dwayne here. I couldn't get any of my trucks to start. This flatbed Ram I got out here from Tennessee, turns out it didn't have a block heater in it, so when it hit 40 below and 30 below, it wouldn't start. And so we got to go tomorrow and buy a trailer load of hay and haul it, and I need that truck. So I spent part of the day out there laying on the ground, rolling around underneath, trying to find the block heater cord, and then I finally figured out it didn't have one, and getting the other vehicles started, and I finally got everything started, and so we're back on track again. But it was really cold, so we're sitting out here in the tack shed, got a good fire going in the wood stove, got a good pipe. The pipe is an old Morris, and although I've done a lot of research, I can't find anything about old Morris. It was an estate pipe when I bought it, and I bought it the day my first grandbaby was born. So it's kind of special. A lot of my pipes they're connected to memories and connected to things, and this is one of them. And right now I've got Cornell and Dill Pegasus in it. That's what I'm smoking.
I'm just a traveling man, you see. Wherever this road goes is where I will be. Now catch me a ride on a boat to Spain. Tell a woman that I love her and then forget her name. And I wish I could stay for midday coffee. And I just can't get this dreaming off me. If I could find me a place to rest my mind. But Mama always said you'll get there in good time. There's some headlights burning down the highway, and I think that I may just hitch me a ride. 'Cause I'm a traveling man by trade, sir. We're all running from the things inside. There's a train heading west to South Toledo, and if the dogs don't sell me a sleep, I'll go. Dreaming as I'm steaming past miles of ground, through the souls and hymnals that built these towns. I won't stay too long, leave too soon. The best time for going is when the going's scary. There's some headlights burning down the highway, and I think that I may just hitch me a ride. 'Cause I'm a traveling man by trade, sir. We're all running from the things inside. There's some headlights burning down the highway, and I think that I may just hitch me a ride. 'Cause I'm a traveling man by trade, sir. We're all running from the things inside.
Well, if it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home. Four generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. And 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home. If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
I want to do a book recommendation. I want to do another one. That last one was received pretty good, and I don't think we can overstate how important good literature is. And to go a step further, good literature for children today. Children today they have access to so much other than books. And I don't think enough children are introduced to good books today, not to mention adults. And so every once in a while, I want to kind of encourage that. And I want to encourage you to try out this book tonight. Let's see if I can get this lit. The book is, y'all don't mind if I do this, do you? You don't mind a book review? It's A Tour of the Prairies by Washington Irving. Now, when my children were all still at home, there was a lot of times we'd eat. Now, we did something that a lot of families don't do today, which I think is a shame that's been lost. All our meals were sat around the table together and we ate as a family. And a lot of times when we were done eating, I would pull out a book and I would read a chapter a night of a book to the kids. This is one of the books that I read to them. If you've read it and you like it, if you hadn't read it and you go and you get it and you read it, and you're like, man, Dwayne, that was pretty good. Or, man, Dwayne, that was just, I had to work through that one and I finally put it up. Well, let me know, that's okay too. If you read to your kids, if you're starting to read to your kids, let me know about that, okay? So, in the meantime, stay warm, guys, and stay logical, stay reasonable, be safe, have fun, and stay curious.
my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her way and watch it shine. Watch her watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing, now I'm crying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. Well, there ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. I'll whisper something soft and kind, like, hey babe, the sky's on fire, I'm dying, ain't I? Gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Well, dark and silent late last night, you know I might have heard the highway call, and geese in flight and dogs at bite. Well, the signs that might be omen say I'm going, I'm going, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. And with a holy host of others standing around me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it seems like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm up and gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone. Say nice things about me, 'cause I'm gone south now. Carry on without me, I'm gone. I'm gone to Carolina in my mind.
Mama told me listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman and you'll find love. Don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. And be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Forget your loves for the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. And be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Boy, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want for you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. And be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
The ability to shrug and walk away is a man's greatest ability. It is a superpower. Now, it doesn't mean you walk away without pain. It doesn't mean you walk away without regret. It doesn't mean that you walk away without deep sadness.
So I don't need to not hurt, and you don't need to not hurt. Now, we would rather not hurt. We would prefer to not hurt. We don't go looking for hurt. We don't go hoping for it. We don't go stirring it up. But if that's the price of freedom, if that's the price of stability, then you need to pay that price.
Gather around the fire, boys, a story I will tell about a persecution I'm sure you don't know well. An Oklahoma tale, trading land and gems, going down a river that you can't come back up again. Anna Brown was killed in May of 21. They made it look like Anna was just having too much fun. Meanwhile in town they threw a big parade. There stood William Hale in the range war that he waged. Just across the county on that very day, in a pool of blood did Charles Whitehorn lay. Charles was Anna's cousin, so was Henry Rowe, who died shortly after William Hale made him alone. William Hale had him a nephew who married Molly Kyle. Molly was Anna's sister and it sunk in after a while. In cities across the country, all the papers read, Reign of Terror continues, another Indian dead. Old Hickory Andrew Jackson drove him down through Tennessee. From Ohio came the Osage, the mountains Cherokee. They left them there to wither on that southern Kansas soil. But this was before the man discovered oil. If you come around here with pretty flowers to sow, you might stop and notice nobody's very old. Grass grows so high it covers up the graves. But listen for a while and it might start giving names. They called him the king of the Osage Hills. He went and got everybody killed. Now they talk about the weather like it's judgment coming soon. Oh, the killers of the flower moon.
Okay.
All that I have is a river. The river is always my home. Lord, take me away, for I just cannot stay. I'll sink in my skin and my bones. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Please help me build a small boat, one that'll ride on the flow, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'm glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Now deeper the water I sail, and faster the current I'm in. But each night brings the stars, and a song in my heart is a tune for the journeyman's tale. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Now the land that I knew is a dream, and the line of distance grows faint. So wide is my river, the horizon a sliver. The artist has run out of pain. Where the blue of the sea meets the sky, and the big yellow sun leads me home. I'm everywhere now, the way is a vow to the wind of each breath by and by. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying.
Clouds show my roots have dried and the wind might blow. When the flood comes rising, nothing to hold. Clear out, babe, when the thunder rolls. Look at my face, time's drawing a line. I crossed and I lost where the road divides. I still don't know, but I hope you'll find me there. Maybe if we don't know, where do we go? Or where the leaves land, or a land that feels like home. Baby, they'll never say lost our way, that we lost our way. Digging down, thinking it's time. A stake in the ground for a lamp in the night. You can come just to go, but you know where to find me. All digging now, yeah, I think I'll try. Like home. Baby, they'll never say that we lost our way, that we lost our way. So when the angels come taking, the ground starts it shaking. Thank God for the breaking into. Though I hate how it feels, I love of heartache that brings me back to you. Maybe if we don't know where we go, or where the leaves land, or a land that feels like home, baby, they'll never say that we lost our way. Baby, they can't ever say that we lost our way.
When I was a kid, the snow would drift high on the barn. Before daylight broke, I'd be out with a bucket on my arm, and the cattle would wash through the dark and the cold, with steam in their breath and ice in their coats. The snow neath my boots would glitter and squeak over bones of the buffalo buried so deep. Montana, my father gave me Montana. No matter where I go, it carries me. When I look inside, I see Montana. He took us up there where he said a man still had a chance, to the alkali flats and the mud of a hard scrabble ranch. My mother's mouth got thin and hard, and the sage grew up round the edge of the yard. I learned how to cuss and how to spit like a man. I learned the way dreams can slip through your hands. Montana, my father gave me Montana. No matter where I go, it carries me. When I look inside, I see Montana. Summers we'd wait in the ditch by the old county road, and the birds would flutter and shriek from the telephone pole. Through the wind in the cottonwoods, soft and low, we heard the ghosts of the Sioux and the Crow. So much left unsaid between father and son. We packed up and left there in 71. Montana, my father gave me Montana. No matter where I go, it carries me. When I look inside, I see Montana. My father gave me Montana, and all I am, all I'll ever be, comes from this gift he gave to me. Montana, Montana.
You know, down at the ranch house, we've got a fire pit, and we have fires down there quite a bit of an evening. But you know, when we're about done for the evening, we don't go get gallons of water and pour on the fire. We don't bring in a wheelbarrow of sand and start shoveling on the fire. So I asked the ones who are going to stay, I said, "Are you guys going to be up here much later?" And usually they're like, "No, probably another hour." So I'll tell them, I'm like, "Well, we probably don't need to put any more wood on it then, because we don't want to go to bed with a big old fire out here left unattended." So what we do to put the fire out, we quit putting fuel on it. And the fire goes out. Now, sometimes if we're ready to go to bed and there's a couple of logs down in there that's charred and still kind of burning and whatnot, we'll take a poker and we'll separate them out. Are you listening to what I'm saying? We'll separate them out. We'll take that one log and move it to this side, and take this log and move it to this side. And if they're not together, they'll both just burn out. And then we go on to bed. And you know, there's a lot of fires in life, and people think that the only way to put a fire out, whether it's a fire in a relationship, a fire in, you know, any kind of trouble, any kind of trial, is you've got to attack that fire, and you got to pour water over it, you got to pour sand over it or whatever. But you know, sometimes the best way to stop a fire from burning is to stop feeding it.
Live long enough and stump your toe. You're gonna climb a tree, skin your knee, hey, you never know. If you live long enough, you'll have some fun. You'll race a car, dance in a bar, and do something dumb. We're all in the fickle hands of fate. Somehow we don't die before we wake. Ain't it our lucky day? If you live long enough, you'll fall in love. It may go wrong, but you'll move on and find another one. If you live long enough, from what I've seen, you either live and learn, crash and burn, or something in between. We're all in the fickle hands of fate. But somehow we don't die before we wake. Then ain't it our lucky day? If you live long enough, you're gonna go great. You'll lose your friends, most your kin, and that money you made. Live long enough, you'll find your faith. Your skin gets thin, eyes get dim, and there will come a day, if you live long enough, it might be long enough.
Please come now, I think I'm falling, holding on to all I think is safe. It seems I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. I yelled back when I heard thunder, now I'm down to one last breath. And with it, let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I'm looking down that it's over, reflecting on all of my mistakes. I thought I found the road to somewhere in His grace. I cried out, heaven save me. Now I'm down to one last breath, and with it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Sad eyes follow me, but I still believe there's something left for you and me, you and me, you and me. Please come now, I think I'm falling, holding on to all I think is safe.
So there's a couple of things when you get into cigars and you start smoking cigars and you start buying cigars, there's a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. Don't lose sight of the fact that if you are into cigars, you're into cigars for you. An expensive cigar is not necessarily the best cigar. So I have got expensive cigars, like a Gurkha, a large Gurkha in a glass tube. And I don't remember which one it was, but I paid like $20 for that cigar. Didn't enjoy it at all. The other day, I stopped in a shop and got a Cohiba Nicaragua, and it was just a complete disappointment. It's not about the money. It's about the relaxation. It's about the brotherhood of cigars, and it's about taste. And so if you find a good cigar, now I'm talking hand-rolled cigars. I'm not talking Swisher Sweets or White Owls or something here. But part of the adventure is trying cigars, and, well, that one's really putting off nice. Trying cigars and the adventure of exploring. And if you find a cigar, a flavor that you really like with a price point that you're comfortable with, man, go for it. Relax, slow down, stop being sheeple, and enjoy your life.
Broken glass from my picture frame scattered on the floor. You're screaming at me, you can't take it anymore. I try and hold you, you just push me away. This ain't nothing new, 'cause we just did this yesterday. Times are getting hard, hits you like a bullet through your heart. Been tearing me apart and it's killing you, I know. Said, won't you stay with me? I can't keep going if you leave. Ain't how it's supposed to be, so please don't go. When the fire's in your eyes, I miss the ocean blue. I miss the blonde-haired girl that I thought I once knew. It's hard to reason with the voices in your head. And it's been 3 damn days since you gotten out of bed. Times are getting hard, hits you like a bullet through your heart. Been tearing me apart and it's killing you, I know. Said, won't you stay with me? I can't keep going if you leave. Ain't how it's supposed to be, so please don't go.
you like a bullet through your heart. Been tearing me apart and it's killing you, I know. Said, won't you stay with me? I can't keep going if you leave. Ain't how it's supposed to be, so please don't go. Said, won't you stay with me? I can't keep going if you leave. Ain't how it's supposed to be, so please don't go. Said, please don't go. Said, please don't go. Please don't go home.
I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. Sit at the welcome table one of these days. One of these days. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey one of these days. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. Gonna feast on milk and honey one of these days. I'm gonna tell God how you treat me. I'm gonna tell God how you treat me one of these days. I'm gonna tell God how you treat me. I'm gonna tell God how you treat me one of these days. One of these days. Welcome table.
I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. One of these days.
All of God's children gonna sit together. All of God's children gonna sit together one of these days. Hallelujah. All of God's children gonna sit together. All of God's children gonna sit together one of these days. One of these days. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. One of these days. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days.
Now, as you go through life, headed down your road to your destination to do your job, you're always going to have some donkey standing off to the side with their head hanging over the fence, braying at you. Don't get upset about it. Don't try to make them stop. It's their nature. Don't go over there and reprimand them and tell them why they shouldn't be behaving that way, and you sure don't want to go over there and bray back at them. Go down the road and go about your business. And always keep this in mind. Braying is what jackasses do. Leave the braying to the jackasses.
Well, I remember what you told me. Said drinking was unholy. So Lord, can you point me to the creek? And I still keep it with me, tucked under all the memories. Your voice echoing throughout those trees. still praying to the heavens and hoping for them sevens. But hope only gets a man so far. When this game of life plays heavy on my heart, and love is tough, but loneliness is twice as hard. And I'll carry that belt everywhere I go. And they say pressure makes diamonds. How the hell am I still cold? I've seen heaven without dying, met the devil without trying, and they both seem to want to talk to me. But I'm all out of luck now, and my dreams aren't worth a buck. How it's tough trying to land on my feet. When this game of life plays heavy on my heart, and love is tough, but loneliness is twice as hard. And I'll carry that belt everywhere I go. And they say pressure makes diamonds. How the hell am I still cold? When every day is getting colder since that day in October when he told me it was over, so I left. 'Cause if you need me, well, I told you I'm on the better side of sober, trying to find a four-leaf clover to get me out of this mess. This game of life plays heavy on my heart, and love is tough, but loneliness is twice as hard. And I'll carry that belt everywhere I go. And they say pressure makes diamonds. How the hell? This game of life plays heavy on my heart, and love is tough, but loneliness is twice as hard. And I'll carry that belt everywhere I go. And they say pressure makes diamonds. How the hell am I still cold?
Baby, when me been dancing around the fire, one misstep falling into smoldering desire, like moths drawn to the moonlight after the summer sun retires. Hey baby, when me been dancing around the fire. It's just 1 2 step from going down in flames, and waltzing around the ashes in the morning, searching for the spark to blame. Sawdust, smoking lights, air and moon burning bright. Would you hold me close and tight now, babe? Dancing with danger in the arms of a stranger, circling down a dance hall drain. shines through a stained glass window, outshining neon signs and dives that only we know. The preacher's leading service, and you're singing in the choir. Lead us not into temptation, no more dancing around the fire. It's just 1, 2 step from going down in flames, and waltzing around the ashes in the morning, searching for the spark to blame.
When you're going through a hard time and you think you're going through a test, that's not the test. The test is, how do you go through the hard time? And if it's a test that you are designed to fail, how do you handle that failure? Okay? A lot of times the test is not the test. What do you do when you fail the test? That is the test.
Mother, don't worry, I killed the last snake that lived in the creek bed. Mother, don't worry, I've got some money I saved for the weekend. Mother, remember being so stern with that girl who was with me. Mother, remember the blink of an eye when I breathe through your body. So may the sun rise, bring hope where it once was forgotten. Suns are like birds flying upwards over the mountain. Mother, I made it up from the bruise on the floor of this prison. Mother, I lost it all of the fear of the Lord I was given. Mother, forget me now that the creek drank a cradle you sang to. Mother, forgive me, I sold your car for the shoes that I gave you. So may the sun rise, bring hope where it once was forgotten. Suns can be birds taken broken up to the mountain. words are like birds flying always over the mountain.
So you're talking about giving up, resigning, packing up that old truck and driving. It's taking a hell of a lot, just surviving. You crash yourself on the rocks, deciding you're walking through your darkest hour, running out of power right before the dawn, looking for a ray of light in the midnight sky. Time keeps moving on. Maybe you could roll that dice one more time, see if the number's strong. All it takes is just one break, and you were alright all along. Alright all along. I know that it's hard to fall. You were climbing and hearing that thunder call before the lightning. You're walking through your darkest hour, running out of power right before the dawn, looking for a ray of light in the midnight sky. Time keeps moving on. Maybe you could roll that dice one more time, see if the number's strong. All it takes is just one break, and you were alright all along. So won't you come back inside, give me some of your time, promise not to take it all. Soon you'll be on your way on a better day, saying look how far we've come. Maybe we could roll that dice one more time, see if the number's strong. All it takes is just one break, and we were alright all along. Alright all along. So you're talking about giving up.
She comes from Silver Spoon, Golden Rule, private school, never miss Sunday church. I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But when I close my eyes late at night, you can bet I thank my maker.
She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She's got a wicked smile, angel eyes, every guy wanting to hold her close. She's as pretty as sin, like the sun sinking down on the California coast. She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. Alright, alright, alright. I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. And as long as she lets me, I'll take her wherever she wants me to take her. Oh, she keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. And it's a little piece of heaven when we lay down at night. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. You woke from a dream last night. Thought we had that fight. I finally said goodbye, like you think I will. You saw it clear as day. Packed bags in a Chevrolet. I can tell by the look on your face, it's still killing you. I hate that you wonder if I still love you. Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. Right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather drown in the darkest water. I'd rather burn in the devil's fire than to ever think of tearing us apart. I'd rather break my bones than break your heart. I hope that'll be enough to get you through the next few months. I won't see you much, but I'll damn sure still be true. You know how it gets on the road. You head south when the shows get cold, and I'm bad at picking up the phone in the hotel room. Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. But right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather drown in the darkest water. I'd rather burn in the devil's fire than to ever think of tearing us apart. I'd rather break my bones than break your heart. I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. Right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather break my bones. I'd rather break my bones. I'd rather break my bones. Break your heart.
A lot of times you can understand the definition of a word by looking at the word itself. All right? Respect. If you break that word down into two pieces, it's respect. Re means back, over, to do it again, to redo something. Okay? Look it up. Spec is a base word that we get spectacles. Spectator, spectacular. You see something and it's amazing to the eyes. It means to look. The base of the word means to look. So respect means to look again. That's what it means. It means to look back and to stop and take another look at something, to consider something. If I respect it, I stop and I look at it and I say, hey, this is worth me taking another look at. This person is worth me taking another look at and reconsidering whether I'm just going to pass over them, write them off as nothing, to count them as beneath my observation. That's what respect means. That's what it means. Okay? And if you can't respect yourself, you're not going to respect those around you.
Want 'em put on that dress that all the bad boys like. I know your daddy ain't home, so ride with me tonight. You always wind up here in a puddle of tears. Them boys are out and they're angry and they're looking for blood in the back of a blue old pickup truck. You've got nowhere to go, although you're all gussied up. There's so much whiskey in his coke, it'll make her nose spin. But she swears that his love is a damn godsend. She ain't known God since she was a child. She used to play in the yard and she would dream of one day, till the world came around and took her dreaming away. Told her how to dress and act and smile. She's an Oklahoma smoke show. He's an asshole from back home. She'll never make it out alive. That small town bar scene, where small vices kill your big dreams. He'd take you home, but he's too drunk to drive. You're a small town smoke show. Well, I'll be here, I've been up all night, thinking about a life with you and I. One you'll never know, 'cause you're a small town smoke show. Want 'em put on that dress that all the bad boys like. I know your daddy ain't home, so ride with me tonight. You always wind up here in a puddle of tears. And boys are out and they're angry and they're looking for blood in the back of a blue old pickup truck. You got nowhere to go, although you're all gussied up.
I've got a beautiful song on the horizon here by Flatland Cavalry. Here's the man himself to tell you all about it.
This is a song I wrote with my friend Jason Nix called Getting By, about my family. I'm one of 7 children. My folks decided to have a large family. We moved to Midland, Texas and built a home. And this is my story of my amazement of how they raised us all. They're getting by.
Padres cashing in that overtime, a charcoal grill, a Friday night, styrofoam cooler stocked cold and light. I'm just getting by. Watch us young ones run around the yard on the tail end of a week worked hard, and raise a toast to the stars and a can up to the sky. Well, ain't rolling low or flying high, somewhere in the middle, just getting by. Been in between most all my life, all I ever wanted sitting by my side. Somewhere in the middle, just getting by. If I knew then what I know now, what being a good man is all about, I'd have told him I was proud of just getting by. Now we don't hurt for money, ain't short on love, ain't got it all, but we got enough. Bills get paid, mouths get fed, got a good loving woman laying in my bed. Ain't rolling low or flying high, somewhere in the middle just getting by. Been in between most all my life, all I ever wanted laying by my side. Somewhere in the middle just getting by, somewhere in the middle just getting by. Raise a toast to the stars and a can up to the sky. I'm just waiting on the by and by, somewhere in the middle just getting by. Been in between most all my life, all I ever wanted standing by my side. Somewhere in the middle just getting by, somewhere in the middle just getting by.